Yay! Today is my 3-year anniversary of owning this house. It's such a great feeling. I'm feeling like such positive energy and vibes. It's like, yes, like 3 years. Once you make it to the 3 year, it's like, then 5 year. Then you just keep telling yourself until it's time to sell. Oh, what a great feeling though. Like, it's remarkable. It's remarkable. It truly is. My goal is to stay here for as long as I can, but life happens, but that's a goal, There truly is a lot of suffering in the world right now, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, in many ways, shapes, and forms. From the bottom of my heart, I truly wish that we as a society are able to help each other, like in the masses, We're only capable of helping 1, 2 people, 5 people, maybe 10 people, if you're really fortunate to be able to do that. But to help as a wholeness and to ask everyone to come in and help society as a wholeness is a wish of mine. I've always wished as a kid to have world peace. I still think it's possible in my lifetime. I've always wanted to help people in some way. And lately, I've just been hearing a lot of outcries for help from people. And I don't know what to say. And I wish I knew there was a way. I wish there was a GoFundMe page I can open and help everyone out. Or gather somehow a group where everyone just like helps each other out who needs it. Like, I also feel most sorry for people who are really in suffering, like with everything and the changes in the world. I know sometimes it's hard to be at peace with everything, but I think at the end of the day, people should tune in and focus on themselves and forget the outside noise. Because you have to put your oxygen mask before you help on others, right? That's the common knowledge saying. But I wish more people would focus on their own problems and fixing their life as well first. Because at the end of the day, like, if we can't help ourselves, who are we going to help, right? Lately, I've been hearing a lot of ignorant statements. And it's frustrating, and I'm trying to be at peace with it. People telling you how to live your life, dictating how you should exist, how you should think, how you should function. And trying to like slowly, casually like get you to think like them, but you see the bull for what it is. And I just want everyone to have like a sense of awareness of what's going on, really. I mean, what this is all about at the end of the day. What do you gain from arguing your opinion over someone? Nothing. You disturb your peace. You disturb probably others' peace, unless they're very evolved. And what does that bring you in your life? Does that help your life in any way? To spread ignorance, So I've just been doing a lot of thinking about the world and the state of the world and how much it's changed over the last 30 years or so. 4 decades. I was only a child, but I was a lot more peaceful in the 90s, that's for sure. The biggest thing was Y2K, and nothing happened. So, I think people love to incite drama because they're bored. People love to stir up drama. And that can be in your very own household through the form of a family member. So sometimes you need to cut yourself off from that energy, even if it's your own flesh and blood. Because at the end of the day, no one knows you. Doesn't matter if they gave birth to you. Doesn't matter if they formed you in some way. Doesn't matter if they raised you. Once you're 18, you're responsible for your own life and your own thoughts and your own judgments. No one can tell you how to think. No one can formulate or shape your mind into their belief system, into their ignorance. And so, you only have to feel like love and compassion. And I honestly feel sorry for people like that who try to push others' thoughts and opinions. I talk about it in my book, Finding Your Alignment. There's a whole chapter on organizations and people pushing their thoughts and beliefs on you. And it goes in depth, and it's a bit controversial, but I had the faith to put it out there anyway, regardless of the potential backlash I may have received. Because I like to speak up. I like to be open with my self-expression. Because I only live in this body once here, and so we're all responsible for making our own change and our own impacts, right? But it's just entertaining that someone is wasting so much time and energy on telling you how you should live when they have not fixed their life or figured their stuff out in any way, shape, or form. And I think it's because of that. It's the boredom of not figuring their life out, and they're pushing their beliefs on you because they have nothing else better to do. And so I'm sitting down and really analyzing what I've been analyzing lately, and just really feel sorry for them. I feel sorry for their souls, that they have to go through that journey. But, everyone has an evolution, and I'm being broad here, but this is a lot of subjects people have been bringing up to awareness for me and wanting me to give advice and counsel and guidance on. And, everyone loves to give advice, but I want to do so in a way where it's loving and not initiating the flame of tension in the mind. And so with that said, I just wish we were more at peace with how the world changes as well, because the world will always change. The world has always been changing. I just wish everyone was at peace with that. I wish everyone realized it's not about themselves, that we're just visitors and guests on this planet, and we have no control or say over what occurs. So I just wish we could all shut our mind up sometimes and act from the heart and feel and pick up energy rather than judgment, rather than naysayers, rather than, again, pure ignorance. I guess that's my 5D shift of awareness. I've just been doing a lot of thinking and reflecting. And this is some thoughts that have been coming to mind. People want to externalize and read fairy tales and seek down the rabbit hole of answers and misinformation and misguidance. And it hurts your soul. It's what can you do to change your life? When are we going to stop with the victim blaming? When are we going to stop saying that it's based on this person or this other soul, who's a soul, who's just trying to figure it out like yourself? When are we going to take responsible for our lives now in this moment in time and measure a path for ourselves, even if we have to scrape and carve? The other wolves don't follow behind a wolf pack leader for no reason, right? So someone has to shape the way. You could be the carver that guides the direction for others in the future. Future generations are lost. They came and were summoned into this world not knowing what to do with themselves either. They're unsure about society. There's so much misguidance, misjudgment, and it's really sad, and my heart hurts for the younger generation especially. I thought my generation had it bad. So at least they know how to act out of love, you know. We didn't necessarily gain that knowledge. And especially not future older generations. They had to learn that over the years, and some didn't, unfortunately. And that's our world today. We are the result of that lack of love and compassion and unity and understanding and respect and awareness and education of, if only we realized how small we were, truly, truly how small, but how much of a great impact collectively, as a collective, we could produce. And there's other beings out there, it's not just us. So, just some thoughts I've been acquiring on this beautiful day. I might go work out now. Thank you for joining me on this ramble. Take care, guys.